Hello, hi, welcome, and thank you so much for being here. We're gonna do a timeless and collective reading. So whenever this reading finds its way to you is the right time. Keep in mind it's a general reading. See what signs, symbols, messages, energies resonate for you in your particular situation, and hopefully help bring you clarity on whatever you're wondering. It could broaden your perspective, narrow your focus, help you see something with fresh eyes, in a new way, in a new light. In the end, always trust yourself. That divine inner guidance is inside of you. And try to make balanced decisions between logic and intuition, so your decisions are sound and based in love and for the highest and greatest good of everyone, so we're all uplifted in love. Let's begin. We're gonna start with the Oracle of the Mermaids. Let's see what God, Source, Holy Spirit, Christ Consciousness, our higher selves, angels, and energies of love have for the highest and greatest good of all. What is the opening energy, advice, and wisdom for the collective, please, and thank you. Oh, it's about being in the present, being in the now, really stepping into your personal power. I'm also getting a gift or a present, so maybe you're giving somebody a gift. I'm also getting that you are a gift to somebody. So they see you as a blessing, or you being in their life as the biggest gift they've ever received. Wow, that was a big message right off the bat. I'm also getting that you are maybe closing the lid on something. It's like she's sitting on this treasure chest. So maybe there's something that's really valuable to you. Maybe this is an idea or a project you're working on. And I do feel like you are holding something to yourself for now, but I see you as either wanting to give away that key or open the box to the right person or the right environment. I'm getting that really deserves you. I am getting there is a place or a person where you are seen as the most valuable gift. But I feel like you also are stepping into that beautiful energy of gratitude and recognizing that they or that place is also a gift. Maybe even that opportunity is also a gift. But I am getting that maybe some of you are, it's a revelation of your own value. Or if you had any place where it was not where you felt you were valued, I feel like you are closing the door on something. But I see you opening up to the right place or the right person. It is also the energy of nowness, gift, and treasure. Maybe somebody is giving you a gift. I am getting that you are really owning it. Like you're really owning who you are, what you can do, what you can handle, how you want to do something. I'm getting like how strong your heart and your thoughts are on something. She does look strong. It's a 12. So the 12 brings you to a 3. It might mean you have to get creative with something. I hear the word natural. I feel like something is going to feel really natural. Maybe a natural progression, or maybe you're doing something more natural. I don't know why I just saw hair. So maybe however you were wearing your hair, maybe you're just kind of doing it natural. Like I just see like air dry, I see beautiful curls. Actually makes me think of like, I don't know, what is that, like when you're in the convertible, that windblown look? Maybe it's just a more natural look that you're doing, but I am getting your energy is really natural. Revelation of your own value. So if you're having a revelation, it's like an epiphany energy. I am getting that you're like really owning it. I keep hearing owning it. Maybe you're actually buying something, or buying a property, or you're looking to own instead of renting, something like that. Let's see. Let's go to the divine dog. Let's just layer on this reading and see how it all comes together. The present. I feel like you're not getting stuck in the past here. I feel like you are excited or looking forward to the future, maybe making plans on the future, but I feel like you're really in the moment here. I actually hear timeless. I am seeing like aging. So it makes me think of like you're really aging like fine wine. Like maybe somebody is noticing you, and it's almost like the older you get, the better you look, the hotter you are. So maybe some of you were like worried about getting older, but I feel like you're like doing really good. There's definitely somebody who's looking at you, like they're seeing maturity and wisdom, but also I'm getting youthfulness. So I'm getting that is your energy. Huh. All right, let's see. Let's go to the divine dog. Let's get another message. What else would be helpful for the collective to know right now? Please and thank you. I love this card. I love this card so much because it's the only one that's not actually a canine, and it's a prairie dog on a leash. It just makes me laugh. So maybe it is that youthful energy. Maybe you're lightening something up. I see you laughing with something or laughing about something where maybe something like, I don't know, like even when you like trip, like I'm thinking of like falling down or something like that, like kind of laughing something off. I am getting a really positive energy with this card. It's also telling you though, there's different messages that things aren't always as they seem. So if there was any judging a book by its cover anywhere, I feel like you're definitely getting more into that story, to be on that moment, to learn more about a person, or someone really wants to learn more about you. Maybe somebody judged you before they really got to know you. It just kind of makes me think of when you see somebody like kind of being all serious at work or something, and then you go out with them and you're like, oh, they're funny. You're funny. Hey, you didn't let that out. You're all serious and professional when we're at work. So maybe this was humor. It could also be that I'm getting the opposite. Maybe somebody has a big sense of humor, but maybe you get to know more about them, and sometimes humor can be placed as even a protection kind of energy. So maybe somebody still has a good sense of humor, but you learn more about who they are, and you maybe get like somebody's deeper than that, or they might even have more going on in their life than you really knew about, because they always sort of come across as happy and bubbly and smiley. But I am getting that you're going to learn more about a person either way when you get deeper into the story or have a conversation. Let's see. Things aren't always as they seem. I am also getting that if you are in the present and you are getting maybe even over analytical and or presumptuous on maybe what somebody is going through, but you don't have all the details, or you haven't had that conversation, I feel like you are, if it's an energy of worry, I am getting that you are going to be pleasantly surprised. It is nothing like the scenarios you may have been making up or thinking about. That could be somebody else's energy too. If you've had some distance between you and someone else, maybe they didn't know what you were doing, but you were just like doing your thing. So I am kind of seeing a conversation coming through that lightens something up, or makes something grow. Like if it's getting deeper, I feel like that's a good thing. If you have a deep connection or a deep conversation with someone, I see that as like a bonding experience. So let's see. Let's go to, I feel like we should maybe bounce around. So let's do this one. This is the story cards. Let's do one story card, get a little more clarity on gift, treasure, revelation of your own value or someone else, maybe stepping into their personal power and seeing how valuable and beautiful and wonderful they are, the energy of nowness, the power of now, and then things not being exactly as they seem. One message, please, and thank you. What is this? Oh yeah, traveling. Look at this camper. So this could be a journey in your mind, opening up your heart. It could be a physical journey too. For some of you, if you're going away, or maybe planning going away, I feel like it is going to like revitalize your energy. Sometimes you can go away to a place and it can just change your energy up so much that you can go home feeling like a different person. I am getting that it's gonna feel good coming back home, but that maybe a little vacation away is going to be really healthy or really healing. So maybe somebody is inviting you to go camping, maybe glamping, could even be a staycation. But if you're not the one traveling, there is somebody working their way towards you, thinking about traveling with you, or really wanting to make plans to be closer to you. If you've thought about that vacation for way too long and you are procrastinating on booking the ticket, it's time to just book the ticket. Take the time off you need. I do see you having a really good time. You know, keep putting something on the back burner. You're gonna do it tomorrow, or you're gonna do it in 6 months, or you're gonna do it when you get that person to work for you, or you're gonna do it when blah, 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 blah. I feel like if you keep thinking about it and it's a desire you have, you need to do it. If you're desiring to travel, even if it's just someplace not that far, but to go see somebody that you care about, I feel like you need to just kind of like hit the button, book the ticket, come into the present, worry about all the planning and all that stuff maybe later. I feel like you are going to figure it out. So let's see. Let's continue. Let's do a cosmos. What is one cosmos message? Bring a little more insight and clarity to the collective on travel. This card is so cute. I really love these cards. I like this artist. Just let you see that again. What else would be helpful right now for the collective? Message from the cosmos on travel, the present, and Joker. Please and thank you. The flip side, I don't use these cards that often, and I feel like the last time I used them, the same thing came out. So two sides of the same coin, seeing something in a completely different perspective. Maybe you're finally getting clarity on how someone else is seeing something. Is that like a phrase, like see you on the flip side? So maybe you're also, like, I see somebody like going like this, like heads or tails. So maybe you're making a decision and it's not so serious, you're just like heads or tails. I see that. But when it's the flip side and it's two sides of the coin, maybe you're looking at just the different perspective of something. If you only ever saw the sun from the one perspective and never got to see, I actually see the moon. You got to see the moon from the other side. You see a whole new perspective than the one that's always there. So I am seeing something coming through, and it's going to get you to the other side of the sun, the other side of the moon, and you're going to get to. I'm getting like get to. Maybe you're the only one that gets this chance or this conversation, or even like someone really letting you in to see a different perspective of something. I'm getting that some of you get to do something really special. Maybe you're doing something on the other side of the world, or you have a really rare opportunity to see. I'm getting something about the world or an opportunity that is pretty rare. Another perspective of the sun. And the sun's energy is always beautiful, even when it's a cloudy day. That's definitely enlightenment, bright energy, feeling fresh, feeling young, feeling like yourself, feeling whole. So maybe you are gaining the whole perspective on a situation, or you are getting to see many facets of a particular person, all the sides, which is beautiful. I am getting that somebody loves every part of you. You know, the shadow parts that maybe you don't even want to look at. I feel like somebody sees you as, I don't know, I can hear her perfect. But I'm getting also day-night energy, so maybe you have to wait. I'm getting like 12 hours for something. I don't know why I'm looking at this. Maybe it's when you see, you know, when you see the moon in the day. I am getting that. Maybe that's important for some reason. I don't know why I keep wanting to see the moon when it's the sun. So maybe it has to do with emotions, or it is a balance between masculine and feminine energy. Let's see, let's go to a tarot. And just get, well, let's do this. Let's bounce around with a couple different decks. Let's do one tarot from the top. What would be helpful on Joker? Another perspective of the sun. Just thought of black hole sun. Black hole sun, won't you come? Oh, that's a good song. Let's get one message to be helpful right now for the collective, please and thank you. Oh wow, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So this is definitely somebody who would be owning it. The Queen of Pentacles is a beautiful energy. This is the queen or the personality traits in you or someone else where you can, I mean, look at all this growth. It's like she was able to make these blades of grass as tall as a tree. She's able to almost make something that was impossible possible. It could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn-like energy. This is the queen who is there through the seasons, understands when is the right time to plant, when is the right time to harvest. She's usually very good with her hands. She's a pretty hard worker. This queen knows how to get her hands in the dirt, how to manifest. She's also very practical. She's grounded. She's definitely connected with Mother Nature. So maybe this is somebody who really likes animals or likes being in the garden, having like plants. It's definitely that natural energy. Natural progression with something. It's funny. Maybe you do connect. There's like almost like an Aries energy here. But it does look like, if you look out here, it's like this vast desert. There's like these little palm trees there, but it looks very dry and kind of desolate. And she's sitting here on this throne with all of this lush energy. It's like she was able to make an oasis where it was just dry. That's sort of the energy of the Queen of Pentacles. She's pretty amazing. She can also multitask, do many different things at once. She's very good at problem solving, being realistic. She doesn't want to get lost in the problems. She'd rather bring the solution to. Upside down, this queen wants prosperity, wants abundance, sometimes doesn't want to do all the work required for it, nor appreciate what she has, whether it's extravagant or simple. This queen upside down sometimes is so worried about what everyone else thinks that that is her reasoning and her goals for doing what she does or having what she has. To impress everyone else. And then she's always sort of like, it's always like kind of filling that hole with commercialism, with stuff. So that's just taking a look at her upside down. She can be a really hard worker this way too. But she would be not involving her soul, therefore not even recognizing that she's actually sitting here in the present, in this beautiful oasis, because she's always looking out for where the grass is greener. And it's like I see it like astroturf, like plastic. You know, like highly materialistic. But upright, she wants to get her hands dirty. She wants to grow. She wants to build something herself. If she doesn't know how to do something, she's gonna watch some kind of instructional video and probably do it herself. This queen does have to learn that sometimes she has to open her arms and receive help too, because she doesn't have to do it all. There are other people that might do it a different way. Maybe it's different than her, but maybe it works for them. And maybe, you know, when she's in that mutable energy and can be open and receptive to like blending ideas together, there can be even bigger growth than maybe doing it on her own. So I also see that on this scepter she has this diamond. So maybe there's a diamond in the rough energy, but I do see you as having many different facets and seeing something crystal clear, and the diamond makes me think of strength, because you can only cut a diamond with a diamond. So let's get a different card from tarot, but a different tarot. This is the Hermetic Tarot. It's the black and white one. It's full of symbolism, much like the Thoth. But let's just clarify the Queen of Discs. What do we need to know about the Queen of Discs or the Queen of Pentacles? Please and thank you. Also, she has beautiful, almost like this kind of thing. So maybe it's wearing a certain stone or an energy on you. I'll show you. She almost has one on each wrist. Maybe you make jewelry. Maybe that is a gift you're giving somebody, or somebody is giving you. I don't know why I just heard, thought of the pet industry. Maybe some of you are dog walkers or groomers, or maybe veterinarians. I'm getting for some of you, this is a really random message. I hope this is helpful for you guys. If some of you are kind of crafty and you usually, I don't know, make clothes or make bags or even jewelry, I see somebody making dog leashes, like really cool, awesome dog leashes, and that just kind of takes off. Or something that has to do with pets, or maybe a leash for those that have unusual pets, or you have an unusual pet. I don't know that. I don't think that was for everyone, but if that rang something in you as, whoo, yeah, that's a good idea. I never even thought about that. I feel like the pet industry is pretty huge. People spend a lot of money on their animals. So maybe that's just a different route you can go with your business, or something like that you never thought of. Also, maybe some of you are doing something where, I don't know, something that has to do with camping too. Or, I don't know, you find something, I'm getting that you find something cool that may be natural in the woods that you can use as a craft. I hope that makes sense. I'm not sure what that is. It makes me think of like pine cones and rocks and feathers and maybe flowers, pressed flowers. I just heard resin. Maybe you work with resin. I'm getting a lot of crafty energy all of a sudden. So I hope those little things, when I get random messages, and it's giving me goosies, so that's for someone. When I get the energy, poof, like zap, and it goes through my body, that means it's usually a bigger message when I get the physical energy. So if you're out in the woods walking in your little oasis, or, you know, maybe even in your yard, camping, in your city, wherever it is, and you get some idea of something that you can create or make, I feel like you should go with that idea. Or at least try one, see how it goes, make a prototype or something like that. Whew, okay. I like when random messages come through. All right, let's get one to clarify that queen. What is one message to clarify the Queen of Discs? Please and thank you. Oh, wow. So you got the Six of Cups coming in. So it does look like somebody is coming into your world, coming back from the past. I love the Six of Cups energy. It's where you feel pure. It's where you feel it's love that is natural. It could be that you were thinking about the past. Sometimes the Six of Cups, I want to show you this, by the way. When I used to have Vincenzo in the readings, he took a big old bite-a-roo somewhere in one of my readings. My parrot took this and had it in his little beak. So it is the energy of nostalgia. So you do have to recognize that with nostalgia, with remembering something, sometimes you don't remember things exactly how it happened. It's like in a more or less fun light than it actually was. You can latch on to the weird parts and forget all the good times, or you can just latch on to the good times and forget there were maybe some weird times you need to remember and that, you know, helped you change or brought you some boundaries, so stuff like that. But usually this is reminiscing. So it could be that you are reminiscing with a new person about your past, or an old person in your life comes back. It's usually the energy of a soulmate. For me, this card is my soulmate card because it's recognition in someone else at a soul level. It's where you meet someone and they could be brand new. You're like, I don't know how I just feel like I know you. And you probably do. Your souls recognize each other if you get that feeling with someone. If this is somebody you are thinking about, it could be somebody from your past and you're going to travel to or with, or that's who's planning on traveling towards you. Upside down, it is getting lost in memory land. It's getting so lost in the past that you're forgetting you're in the present. And you're here right now to live this moment and to get to make more beautiful memories that involve your heart overflowing for the future. So that's sort of the energy with this. How to get this energy, you know, from thinking back then to being in the now to getting to do more in the future. Six of Cups, it's the Lord of Pleasure. And it looks like these beautiful lilies are creating, it does look like they're creating like a braid. Maybe you do something with braids in your hair, or you braid bracelets or fabric, something like that. It also looks like I don't know, it made me think of braiding sweetgrass, that book. But the lily comes out of the muck, out of the mud, and this beautiful, strong flower blossoms out. But it looks like this energy is overflowing from this bond. So maybe you're having something coming in and it's going to bond your energy. I see that bond that you're having with someone else. I do see you bonding with someone. It's also sun energy in this card, and Scorpio. Maybe you're connecting to a Scorpio. I don't know why I look at that and I just thought of like a chocolate fountain. Maybe you go to a party or something like that and they have like a chocolate fountain. That was very random. So let's go back to the top. Clarity on this reunion, reuniting, or meeting somebody where you still feel like it's a reuniting of souls. Clarity for the collective on Six of Cups and the Queen of Discs. Please and thank you. Oh wow, you are reuniting with brand new energy. You are deciding to plant seeds, maybe in a new place, seeing pure potential in a person, taking a leap of faith, stepping through a portal somewhere. This is a brand new beginning. It's the Fool. It's, maybe you're even connecting to a lion. There's a lion, a dove. You're holding the fire. You're also holding that diamond here. You have all of this prosperity behind you, just waiting as a facet. And you have this butterfly of transformation that is happening. I feel like this transformation and healing energy here. This like healing energy. You see the caduceus? There's like healing energy just swirling all around you. So I feel like maybe you are physically healing from something. Maybe spiritually, emotionally, mentally, like all of your bodies here are changing. I feel like you are really gaining new clarity, but you're getting this sense of adventure with the Fool to try something different, to try something new. This could be a brand new partnership. I feel like for most of you, that it feels like a new you. Like, ooh, you have wings. You have these beautiful spiritual wings. What are you going to do with them first? What do you get to do first? But this could also be a brand new place that you go to. Different part of the world, different part of your town, whatever. You know nothing about it. You've never experienced it before. What are you going to do first? Who are you going to talk to first? What are you going to plan next? You know, and if you walk into a restaurant or a certain street or something and it doesn't really feel like it's the right energy, do you go back there? No, you learn, because that's how the Fool grows. And it's also recognizing when you make the right choices and you go in the right spots and you have that right, I'm getting partnerships. Like somebody, I feel like somebody is willing, I'm getting that somebody wants to take a big old leap of faith towards you. To do something brand new and fresh with you. To have a new start with you. So maybe that is somebody from the past. But the Fool is definitely in the present. The Fool is the one who's dancing, playing that instrument, singing that song. You're only exactly in that now moment, where the now moment is almost like eternity and timeless. The Fool does have to eventually learn to plan for the future, but it's also recognizing that sometimes plans get thrown out the window when the winds of change come, or outside circumstances change something, or you change. So the Fool is learning to be flexible in the chapter that you're on, to be adaptable, and to allow yourself to grow, to be new at something. Maybe you're going back to school, you know? Maybe you're starting a brand new partnership. Maybe you were always in a relationship and now you're flying solo. You know, what do you get to discover and learn about yourself? The Fool is beautiful. It's just learning from mistakes. Here, it's never stepping into that now moment. Wanting a new chapter and never like taking the plunge or going for it. But it looks like whatever you are going, you know, towards in the present, towards the future, I feel like somebody was in the driveway, but I'm not sure, and is going to really have potential beautiful growth in your life for the long term. The Fool is also someone who has this beautiful light energy, like the Joker. So let's get uno más. Just to sum this up, let me see if I have. Well, we got the Cosmos Oracle cards. So let's end with a cosmic oracle. What is one more message? I know I put it in the playlist the last time that came through, but in my head I can't not hear the Joker song. I'm a Joker. That one. So I'll put that in the playlist for you guys. What is the final message to be helpful and insightful for the collective? Please and thank you. What has your inner voice been asking of you? Listen and act. That's your inner voice. And this is the present. And you've been thinking about something for a long time, thinking about calling somebody from the past, thinking about making new memories, thinking about this leap of faith. It is time to listen to your inner voice and do. And with this, I bid you adieu. I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here. If you guys are interested in a private reading, I'm gonna still keep that going. Just put the emoji of your choice in the comments and I will enter you into the little picture I have already going on, and I'm gonna offer a free reading every once in a while just as a way that I can give back and show my appreciation for connecting to all of you. Thank you so much. I hope you have a beautiful day and I will see you soon.